Laughter. Laughter is a consciousness impulse which ripples across your skies, from one planet to another, through your Milky Way and out into the furthest reaches of infinity. As infinite as divine consciousness, it came into existence at the moment of the Big Bang. What is laughter? It is a spontaneous consciousness response to a situation where two events or two incidents or two people do not, in the natural order of things, belong together. They are strangely at odds or in opposition to each other. It is a ripple effect experienced in all living things of higher species capable of certain judgments or perceptions. It eliminates stress. The ripple effect is felt over the diaphragm, which guards the heart and nervous system. As you have seen on examining the nature of creation, everything possible has been done in the evolution of design and growth of living bodies to make a perfectly adapted body to suit the environment, to enable the occupier of the body to be comfortable and happy and live without stress. Stress is inimical to health. It is contrary to the will of divine consciousness. A spontaneous and hearty burst of laughter is first experienced as a rush of rippling consciousness through the head, bringing a lightening of the entire consciousness. This is immediately followed by the physical ripple effect of laughter, experienced as a light beating of breath on the diaphragm to break up any tension and to smooth away any residue of bitterness. Sometimes, laughter in an extremely amusing situation is prolonged to such an extent that the person eventually feels exhausted, but also happy and rather sad that the laughter is finished. Most people will testify that laughter promotes a feeling of well-being, even if there was discord just a minute earlier. If a person can genuinely laugh, seeing the absurdity of a situation where there has previously been annoyance or hurt, the tension is released and friendly relationships are restored spontaneously. Laughter is a gift of love for a creation possessed by and needing relief from their egos. As the ego drive gradually relinquishes its hold over your mind and emotions, you will find that laughter bubbles up spontaneously and brings a wonderful feeling of release. The ripple effect of laughter raises your consciousness frequencies of vibration, not only because it is energy released where you most need it, over your heart, over your diaphragm, the seat of your emotions, but because laughter is directly of divine consciousness. Therefore, laughter is divine. Laughter and your inner child. As you read these letters and meditate, and your levels of frequencies of consciousness vibrations are raised, you will discover that old mental patterns are no longer comfortable in your mind. You will seek ways and means of ejecting them from your consciousness. As you move upwards spiritually and are ever more desirous of unloading unwanted human ego drives, the conflict in your sensibilities will become increasingly burdensome, and you now long and pray for relief. You will find that when you turn to divine consciousness and passionately ask for divine assistance, the help will surely come. You will successfully get rid of unwanted thoughts and reactions, and you will then discover that laughter becomes more and more spontaneous. You will also discover tensions are smoothed away, and that you are becoming much lighter in thought, easier in relationships, more caring, much more appreciative, more aware of life itself and all that it has to offer in sight and experience. You will enjoy simple pleasures more. You will be less jaded in appetites. You will need less food, less entertainment, will be more content with your own company, and will eventually begin to rejoice in your own company because divine consciousness will be infusing your human consciousness with its own exalted state of well-being. Little by little, you will be returning to your child condition, which views the world with happy, inquiring gaze. This is not senility. It is a state of greater awareness and vibrance, no matter what your age may be. This is the state of being I meant when I said that unless you become as a little child, you shall in no wise enter the kingdom of heaven. I actually said that when you enter the kingdom of heaven, you become a little child, a child in wonder and joy. I have given the world these letters, that those who read and absorb them may eventually enter the kingdom of heaven and reach that state of joy which comes of purity of mind and innocence.